What's up? Today was a great day trading. Um, so I'm actually only about $740 away from passing my first funded account. So coming into today, I didn't really have a bearish or bullish bias yet because I wanted more information, but we had this 4 hour fair value gap above, and previously we had filled it and then sold off. And so upon market open, I was looking at that area, and what happened was really like a perfect trade. Market opens, market opens right here. We get a big up candle. We create a we get a liquidity sweep inside our 4 hour fair value gap. So two of the steps of the entry are now off the list. And then we had a SMT on the smaller time frame where S&P 500 took this high and NQ did not. So I was even more bearish. So just after that, all I wanted to see now was an inverse fair value gap. And what happened was, let's go to the 1 minute. We had the 5 minute, or this 1 minute fair value gap here that I was waiting for price to close below it, and then I would enter short. But price never closed below it here, and then all of a sudden news drops, and we go all the way to where my target would have been, which was the news low. So I wanted to see the news high get swept and then take the news low. That would have been a perfect trade. Unfortunately, with the circumstances, I just missed the entry. But I'm super happy because exactly what I wanted to see played out perfectly. But I wasn't done there. Um, Obviously, down here we had more lows. We had near relative equal lows right here. Then we had this low over here, and we had a 4 hour fair value gap down here that I've been waiting for a long time for price to retrace back to. And so I still believe we were going to go lower. So I waited for a 5 minute retrace. Waited for a 5 minute retrace off of a change in the state. Or not change in the state. Just a 5 minute retrace right here. This 5 minute up candle. And I wanted us to leave this news candle open because that's what normally happens with these news candles. And so when I saw we were rejecting multiple times this area, I got in on the fair value gap out. So right here, got in on that, entered right here, and just targeted this low down here. And so I got a nice 1 to 2 RR on that one. And as you can see, price went lower, traded down into the 4 hour fair value gap. And then I took a paper trade in class. I expected price to come back up and maybe even fill the imbalance, but it just stayed within the 4 hour fair value gap, and now it's trading down below it, meaning I would expect a further liquidity sweep down here before maybe going higher next week. But that's for a different talk. But $305 on the day, getting me the highest account balance I've ever had on this account ever. We go to the stats. My win percentage right now. Where is my? I have a high trade win percent right now, and I have a pretty good risk to reward. So, last week, let's go to week 1. Last week, had a great week. Or no, this was. Let's go to January. So January, I had a somewhat of a break even month, but I ended up green. January ended up green. February, so this week right here. So February so far, I've had a great month. 1 losing trade, 5 winning trades, and my losing trade was only $75, and my winning trades were obviously very high. So it's looking very good going into February. So I'm really excited for next week. Next week could very well be the week that I passed my first ever funded account, which then I plan to after that I would plan to start a new combine right away and only take maybe 1 to 2 trades a week on the express funded until I, rack up a decent amount of money that I might request a payout, which would be amazing. Um, so I'm super excited for that, and I'm not going to be posting every single day, but I will be doing just regular kind of updates like this so I can kind of look back on all this in the future. But so yeah, I'm very excited for next week. I'm also teaching a friend how to trade, and he's learning pretty quickly. And within the next couple months, he might start his first evaluation, which would be pretty fun. But yeah, I got a lot going on in life right now, and it's definitely nice to have something, have some success. So yeah, we'll get back at it next week.